Hi kids, it's Jeannie here again, and today's topic is food and our emotions. Yes, we're going to talk about our feelings. Oh, our feelings, our feelings. I love this topic. We've touched on it a little bit before, but today's going to be a little more in depth. So, our emotions. Some people, when they're unhappy, like to eat. They use the food, as we've discussed previously, for nurturing. They feed their emotions. They're feeding that hole in their soul that needs to be fed with something. So we learn early on in our lives to just shove some food in our pie hole and fill our emotional void. It doesn't work. I'm here to tell you it doesn't work in any way, shape, or form. I think with a lot of people, this is one of the most important things that we need to get on top of, me included. And we're going to talk about eating disorders in a future video and all sorts of things, but today's about the emotions. I'm not a sad eater. When I'm upset or unhappy, I stop eating, nip it in the bud. I'm done eating, period. Can't put anything in my stomach. I'm too upset to eat, or I'm too sad to eat. That's kind of a normal response. But then there's the other side of that coin. I'm a happy eater. Oh, when I'm happy, which is 99% of the time, oh my goodness, happy, happy, joy, joy, food, food, fill. The food being wrapped up with love and happiness and everything else. Yeah. I'm not filling my void. I'm feeding my happy beast. My happy beast. Maybe not with happy meals, but I am feeding my happy beast. So, at some point, we have to find how we feel and what makes us hungry or not hungry, what our emotions do with that. And I'm going to tell you straight up, keep a journal. The best way to get in touch with what makes you tick with food, keep a journal. How are you feeling? Let's say you get up and drink a cup of coffee. Well, you may not be feeling anything right then. So that's not the point. But when you get those 10 p.m. munchies or the 2 a.m. wake-up call raiding the refrigerator, write it down. Sit down before you devour that food. Put a pen to paper or your fingers to an entry in an online calendar or private calendar, whatever. How are you feeling? What's making you tick? I bet you're going to find out a lot of that has to do with loneliness. Loneliness is very hard for most people. We're not meant to live alone. We're not meant to be alone 24/7. And it makes it very difficult. So you have to find a way to get on top of that. Are you alone or are you lonely? Again, emotions and food. You've got to come to grips with how one is treating the other. With me, it was spending a lot of hours alone at night, and some of my stronger meds were kicking in and making me not really think in my best mind. And that's when I was just, literally, I'd wake up in front of the refrigerator. Quite frankly. Midnight would, the clock would strike midnight, and there's my beast in the refrigerator scrambling for anything, and I didn't care what it was. And that had to do with the medications I were on were quite strong, just taking my own thought processes away from me. And that was kind of an epiphany for me to keep that food journal, to see when, where, how, and why I was overeating. So, try that. See if that doesn't help you. Keep it for a week. Keep it only in your moments of needing, not really feeling hungry, but feeling like you have to eat. That might really put you in touch with something inside yourself that will be an eye-opener for you as well. I hope you liked our topic today, and again, as usual, if you have any comments or questions, please let me know. Love to you all.